Nigerians are dragging Juma Jux just for no reason. Now let me not make it look like it's the whole Nigerians or like the whole country is the one dragging Juma Jux. Let me tell you something about Nigerians. The fact that you married Priscillia does not mean that you married only Priscillia. Nigerians are like this. Once you marry a Nigerian or you marry somebody that the social media people love or they felt they form the community around them, once you marry that person, you have married the whole social media, you have married the whole Nigeria. So when Juma just decided that he was going to do another reception in Tanzania for Priscilla Ojo to welcome her because he wanted to do more than six weddings, but he came out and did a video where he talked about the wife, that's Priscilla Ojo, being tired and could not continue again. So Priscilla now gave him the reason why she's tired of the event, not because the events were not good or she's not appreciative of the event, but the fact that she will have to change into multiple outfits, and that can be very draining, which even you who is watching this video will agree with me. Now, Priscilla Ojo now did a video where she was going to Tanzania and she was saying bye to everybody, and some people in the family house, that's in Iyabo Ojo's house, cried. So she said, that she's not going to die, she's not dying, why are they crying, and all of those stuff. Now, when Priscilla Ojo got to Tanzania, the mother-in-law came to visit her, the sister-in-law came to visit her, and they all sat down, they were having a conversation. And the next thing, Priscilla saw them off, and the sister-in-law now said, don't worry, tomorrow I'll bring you breakfast. Now, you all know that the reception in Tanzania is supposed to be this weekend. Maybe today it's actually ongoing already. That's at when, at this time where we are doing this video, it must have been up, or maybe it's a few days to the event. That was how Priscilla did everything. And then Priscilla now traveled, they welcomed and everything. So another news came out that, see the kind of video Juma Jux did. So people were saying on the comment section, whatever Juma Jux sang is correct. As far as he's married to Iyabo Ojo's daughter and he's going to treat her well, whatever he does is correct. So people were dragging him like, why would Juma Jux be singing and sounding like a Malu person, like a Hausa guy? All these Hausa Fulani songs, why is it sounding like them? So people say, because Priscilla Ojo was not in the picture, or the mother Iyabo Ojo was not there to give him the concept that each time he shoots a video in Nigeria, it comes out better. The video quality, everything, the shoot, the sound comes out better. Why is it not like that with his own production when he's doing it on his own? That why will he? Yes, he wore green, white, green, but he's supposed to thank Africans generally, then thank Nigerians specifically. Why will he bring everybody together? And he's supposed to also thank Iyabo Ojo's followers, Priscilla's followers, then his own followers. That he's not supposed to bring everything together. This was when Iyabo Ojo gave him a gift. You can see this picture. Iyabo Ojo gave him a gift, and the gift was in a red box. Only him that Iyabo Ojo gave, and it was coral beads, different coral beads, beautiful gifts that he gave Juma Jux, and he was so happy. You could see how Priscilla was grinning and smiling while the husband was, trying on those, the different beads. So after trying these different beads, we now saw those videos that you might have watched of course, Priscilla, after being in Tanzania, she and the husband did some rehearsal for a new song he just released. And the one you saw the one you saw Priscilla Ojo dancing with Juma Jux, the mother, Priscilla's mother dancing with Juma Jux's mother, you could see the love these people display. Like, it is not fake love. Like, there are times you see people, you can see it here, they were dancing, and how Priscilla Ojo dances with the mother-in-law, how Juma Jux dances with Iyabo Ojo, and now Iyabo Ojo having to dance with Juma Jux's mother, and there's a chemistry in this family. Now it brings us to when Juma Jux was praised by Iyabo Ojo that Juma Jux is a nice person, and the way he treats his mom is enough reason for her to allow, because before now she was skeptical about celebrity marriage and a guy who is already a big name in Tanzania coming to marry the daughter, that she doesn't know what to expect. And when she took her time to go through his profile, she saw that, that is why it's very, very important to know what you post, because some people are going to judge you for what you post. So now in this case, Iyabo just profiled the guy, went on Google Google who the guy was, went on, YouTube, watched him and all that. And then she went back to Choma Goodhair, who is now like Priscilla Ojo's godmother, and said, this guy, I don't understand. Let's not digress. This is one of the interviews Priscilla just did where she talked about her husband being made for her and her being made for the husband. So this video is kind of a compilation of everything that has been happening in the past days. So with that being said, Iyabo Ojo now concluded, okay, let her trust Choma Goodhair and see how this whole thing turns out. And she even mentioned that it was Choma Goodhair who paid for where they did the first engagement, because she was so excited that, they met on the same day with Iyabo Ojo's daughter, that's Priscilla, and Choma Goodhair were traveling for an event, and it happened that Juma Jux was also attending this event, and they sat in the first class, which you already know that is where people exchange. They call it business class or first class, where people would exchange business cards in those days. In those days, you hear mentors, life coaches telling you that, see, if you want to meet great people, try to book. If you're booking a flight, try to sit on the business class, which people call the first class. Sit there, and so that you can interact with people of like minds, and people who want to do business with you. A lot of people have gotten contacts from that place. A lot of people have gotten friendships that lasted a lifetime there. A lot of people have been in business transactions with these people. A lot of people also who sat there have gotten married. These things happen. Yes, people have met boyfriends there who turn into husband and wife and all of those good stuff. So now, when Iyabo Ojo allowed this whole thing to happen, so the chemistry now became so real that Iyabo Ojo now felt that, her instincts were right, like her judgment was really right. You guys can see for yourself. But what is making the rounds now is the fact that, people have said, why are they trying to do another event? Some people say, please, so as far as is Priscilla Ojo, the way they love her like this, she deserves to be happy. So if the guy wants to do 50 marriages, do it. Now, when Juma Jux released this video that is making Nigerians, if you go to the comment section, you'll be wondering to yourself, what is all this? So people are commenting, what kind of song is this? This song is not even, like, the production is poor. It's not what we are saying. We that love these people regardless of what they do, we are like, it's none of your business. They are not forcing you to go and watch this song. The person they made the song for, they made it for her. And she liked it. In fact, she danced to it. If you go to Enioluwa's page, Enioluwa is Priscilla Ojo's very good friend, because in the last interview you just saw a clip I showed you from, is an interview where somebody did an episode 1 with her, and she talked about that this time that Enioluwa was her very good friend. It's just that now, because of marriage, she cannot do certain content with Enioluwa, which is understandable, right? Everybody in their right senses will know that, they can't do this kind of content together again. Because even if Juma Jux and his mother and every other person, his siblings, understand, outsiders will also want to poke nose. And let me tell you one thing about celebrity marriage. Once you are a celebrity, there are things you should not allow. Because the truth is, everything you do, people watch you, people monitor, and if you give any clue, bloggers will pick it, elaborate it, make it look like a real story. In fact, there are times they'll even write about you or somebody you know, and you begin to even believe that you did this thing. This is you. They are writing this thing about you. They will so present the lies, and you actually think what they have said about you is true. You need somebody to begin to wake you to say, no, that's not you. So the Nigerian community divided in the last couple of days because of the same. Yes, he dressed green, white, just to honor Nigerians and thank them again, because the guy is full of gratitude. He has thanked Nigerians for giving him the best thing that ever happened to him. Now, nobody will say, this guy had not dated girls in the past, which is one of the things people are trying to use as their punchline whenever they come for him to criticize him. But the truth is that Priscillia knew that these girls existed before her, and she understands that she is now the wife. There's a difference here. For Christ's sake, most people have passed in relationship. Only a few people will say, they never dated anybody, they met their husbands and got married to them. But outside that, there are people who also dated people without having to have any intimacy with them, because recently a blog was promoting that, oh, Priscilla says she married as a virgin and all that. What is wrong with her saying that? If at all she said that, which I know Priscilla never said that. What is wrong if Priscilla actually married as a virgin? Do you people think, they say, oh, she had a boyfriend before? The truth is that not everybody that dates to sleep with a man. There's something we call celibate dating, where you are dating but nothing is going on. Do you understand? This was where Priscilla had to go and do a facelift for the kitchen, saying that she wrote it on her caption that it's no longer a bachelor's kitchen. So now she's giving a beautiful, facelift of this kitchen, turning everything around to suit a wife's kitchen. Yeah. So guys, like I told you, this video is a video that, how you have not done videos, news will keep breaking, you will not do any video, and then you decide to bring it all together. I hope you enjoyed this voice over. I hope you enjoyed everything. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Please like this video. If you are a fan of the Juma Jux or the JP 2025 family, let me know on the comments. This was a girl that interviewed her in the latest episode. Thank you for watching. See you in our next one. Bye for now.